what is up, my people? With JaxB.TheRipper here. I got a couple topics I want to talk about. I was debating if I should do this as Ripper News, but I feel like with Ripper News you have to do like way more. So let's just get into it. So I want to talk about the whole AI thing going on right now. We already heard about Pestilence doing a cover album art with AI, and then we also heard about Carrie King doing it. I forgot who else, but anyways, let's just talk a little bit about the topic. I'm not gonna say I'm like the most informed about this topic, but what I tend to understand is just this kind of generator thing. It's not like CGI. CGI is like a whole different thing, and there's actually people who specialize in that and know what they're doing and everything and make it look good. Well, there's some crappy CGI too, but it's nothing like that where I think like CGI you have to get a degree in, obviously, or else how are you going to put that in movies? Whereas like AI is like stolen work. It's literally like stolen work. Like you could just go into like, obviously with like the whole like, there's Elvis song scene, Baby Got Back, or there's shit like that, and it's just like basically stolen work, and then you could also get copyrighted for it and all that stuff. So it's like that. And then there's a lot of Instagram accounts too with all this like AI art. Even Big Dan and Little Dan from Heavy Metal Entertainment made one, like this seller was trying to sell t-shirts and it was a bit of AI art, and usually you could tell where it's really bad is like with the hands. I think I gotta go back and watch that video, and I should have done that before doing this. So yeah, so a lot of people are upset that Carrie King and Pestilence, they decided to do, AI art in their album covers. So I mean, respectfully so, I understand. And the thing is, like, I just don't see it in metal either. A lot of people don't, and I think a lot of us are on the same page here. There's somebody on here who did like a better overview on it than I would ever will, so I'll leave the video down below and link it down below, I mean. But the thing is, just me personally, I just think it's cheap. Like, don't get me wrong, Carrie King seems like a cheap ass motherfucker. He really does. I don't know, like, do you pay anyone to do that? That's just what I'm wondering. Like, you have actors that were, when they were on the union strike, that they were fighting against that. So I'm just wondering, like, is there like a degree in this? Like, what the hell? Who invented this shit? But there's a lot of hate going on. It just looks really bad too. Like, it just doesn't, like, I prefer the CGI shit. Like, at least CGI, though I came from the special effects side of things, right? If you guys remember, I used to do special effects makeup and everything, right? So there was definitely a battle between CGI and like real prosthetic makeup and all that stuff, right? But at least with CGI, like, we were able to like at least see that there was some kind of degree in it. There was a kind of specialty in it, what you had to do with it. AI it all looks like generated crap. It all looks the same. There's always like this really dark hue behind it too, I always notice. Like, I don't know, it's just weird. And the thing with the technology we have, it'll be like updated at least. It's just weird. I just think like you're robbing artists from, like, I mean, we all know, like, for example, Cannibal Corpse, they've been with the same artist for like 3 decades already. That's like them all of a sudden turning AI with their cover albums. I will predict, like, I highly doubt they'll do that, but if for some reason they were to do that, the sales will plummet, because we all like Vince Locke, right? I believe that was his name. Vince Locke's artwork is just fucking gruesome. Okay, that's one topic. Next topic. Let's talk about like these shows nowadays. So, as you guys, I saw this one TikToker, and if I could link, I don't know, can you link a video from TikTok into the bottom bar thing? I don't know. Anyways, so he mentioned something like, since the COVID, the pandemic and everything, once it ended and things were getting back to normal, shows were getting back to normal and everything, that the crowd in a metal show has gone downhill. And he basically was saying that, a lot of these newcomers that are coming in are soft. Like, they don't know how to I mean, don't get me, you don't have to mosh. I'm a terrible mosher. I'm not good at it. I wish I was. I will not find it sexist at all if you ask me to hold your coat. Like, I really wouldn't. If anything, I'll be standing jealous that I can't do that. Like, I'll be jealous. But he was saying, like, you know, these newcomers are coming in, that they're being whiny, and he said it with such respect too. He wasn't like hating on these kids, so that's what I appreciated. You know, I really hated when you're going to attack the younger generation for like every little thing. Like if we didn't go through that, like if Gen X didn't go through that with the boomers and stuff like that, you know. And I'm just like, dude, like shut up, quit thinking you're better than everyone. But he did mention, he was like, you know, they're soft, they're coming in, they're getting scared of the pit, they're getting, you know, he was even telling them like, look, read the room. If you see there's a pit going on, go all the way to the back. It's just people want to be in the front, center, and everything so badly that that's where the pits open up, and then the whole crowd surfing. Look, I don't know how many times I got my head knocked in with crowd surfers, but I take that shit with pride. But I can see how some people don't. And also, you know, it's the same thing like I mentioned also to like bringing your girlfriend or boyfriend who's not into metal, bringing them to these shows. Like maybe you shouldn't. You know, I made a topic on that and everything like that. Like how they get mad and pissy. Like I've seen those. Unfortunately, those are always going to be there. But now this apparently is like a large group of people. Like a large group of generations. They just don't know how to handle it. I think we should be teaching them. Should I make a video on how to teach? I don't know. I'm not the proper, you know, mosher. But okay. I'll see what I could do. But it's just the fact, you know, they're going in and they don't know, and you know, the gentleman does say, like, you know, he's grateful that TikTok especially did bring in a lot of people back into the, you know, no, not back, but like introduce younger generations to metal and all that stuff, right? And then it's not like we're trying to gatekeep here, but I really feel like for us older ones, it's important to teach them, you know, the basics of going to these shows, because it could get dangerous in there. It really can. Especially you could break something for sure, especially if there's like fucking drunks in there that are fucking karate kicking in the fucking pit when they're not supposed to. Don't get me wrong, those assholes are not supposed to be doing that. But yeah, no, we definitely like feel like we should probably teach them. Now again, I'm never in the pit. I look at it and admire it. Okay, as that's what I do. Again, if ever I date another metalhead, he tells me hold his coat, I'm not going to find it sexist. If anything, I think he's thinking for my safety. But yeah, we need to like warn them and like teach them. I think people should be making more videos like, hey, this is how it goes, we're not talking our shit, like look, just do this and you'll be fine. But have you guys noticed that? Now see, I've only been to 3 shows since the whole pandemic thing. It was in 2022 with the Cannibal Corpse one. That was in November, I believe. AFI, now that shit could get crazy. Like I already did a whole video on that. Go look that one up. But the Cannibal Corpse one is always going to be Cannibal Corpse. Okay, look, newbies, if you're getting into Cannibal Corpse, do not get in the pit. However, the only thing I noticed, this is what I did notice, I think it's because things were just getting back to normal and everything. I did notice this, which was strange, but I loved it. It was just strange. Grown, fully men, like in their 40s or 50s, were giving each other hugs after the mosh pit was done. I kid you not. They were fucking hugging each other. I wish I would have took videos of it. I didn't. But they were fucking giving each other's hugs. It was almost like they were happy that everything was back to normal. I've never seen that. I've seen Cannibal Corpse 4 times. Never once have I seen that. I've been close to the pit. I've been to the very front. And I've been on top of the, what's it called? Oh, what is it called? That one aisle. The lodge. There we go. And I've been on the lodge. You know, I've been there. And yeah, it was just like, never have I seen that before. And I've been to other death metal shows, black metal shows, thrash shows, whatever. Never seen any of that. And I thought it was nice. I thought it was wholesome. I really liked it. I thought it was great. So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys think you know, it's just nobody properly taught them, you know, the etiquette ways or whatever? Or do you really think they're just soft? I don't know. Like, you guys let me know. And last but not least, I'm debating if I should get this shirt right here. I am debating on it so badly. If you guys are new to Burzum and black metal, okay, I don't know, you got a long history to go into. We all know Kanye West it's made some horrible comments towards Jewish people and towards everybody, and he thinks he's Jesus or whatever, and all that stuff. Well, he's over there pretending he's Jesus or Jeebus or whatever, and yet he's not knowing the history of Burzum. So that's what cracks me up and everything. I'm like, okay, or the history of black metal in general, especially the Norwegian black metal. So yeah, I need to do a video on that one day. And then maybe you Kanye fans, if you're watching me, you'll understand why. But anyways, I'm debating if I should get that shirt into a long sleeve. I just hate Kanye. But the shirt is funny as fuck. And I do want Kanye fans to approach me so I can fucking spill the tea. Okay, you know what? This is just turning into Ripper news. I might as well talk about the next one. Slayer's returning back. However, they don't think it's the whole lineup. Obviously, Jeff is dead, and obviously but like Dave Lombardo and all that stuff, they don't know. They don't even know if Kerry King. Last time I checked, they didn't even know if Kerry King was going to be there, especially because he was talking his shit about Dave. This man talks shit about everyone, so why am I not surprised? It's just not exactly my favorite either. I don't know. I've seen Slayer twice. I love their music, but it's just, I've always hated Tom Araya's stage presence. I just don't like him at all whatsoever. I love the music, I just don't like him. I don't know. Are you guys excited? I think it's a festival. I think it's called like Loaded Festival or something like that, and that's why they're reuniting. But I did see the other bands headlining. Why is Motley Crue still headlining? No, I'm not talking about like their own tour shows. I'm talking like festival shows. Like, why are they headlining anything? Have we not seen how horrible they sound and how they need to retire? I'm like, oh my god, why? Just give up. You guys have so much money. Good for you that you're one of the glam rock bands that survived, or hair metal bands, whatever, that you guys survived and you made it and you were the pioneers, whatever. Enjoy your money and fuck off. Yeah, this basically turned into Ripper news. It's just a short one. Alright, so that's it for now. Anyways, y'all take care of your vaginas. Have a wonderful day. Bye.